Welcome back, you gorgeous weirdos. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. I'm so glad you are here. As you can see, I got myself a new tattoo. For those of you who may not know, that is a semicolon. Semicolons, from what I've researched, represent mental health awareness. And most of you probably know that I suffer with severe anxiety and panic disorder. So I kind of got this tattoo in a very visual place for me as a reminder that my anxiety will not beat me. So that's what this video is really going to be, a life update, starting with my new tattoo. I'm going to do a super simple manicure. It's going to be one flat color. I'm using the Whipped Cream Glow Kini, which is my favorite glow-in-the-dark milky white from Sassy Mouth dip powder. And I'm going to be playing with some decals from Nails in a Coffin a little bit later. So if you want to see how I do that, I'm going to have a lot more what? Did I say that right? I was saying it right. Decal content coming up because I've recently really fallen in love with them. Especially these from Nails in a Coffin. They're so unique and beautiful, so y'all just wait. I did already go ahead and prep up my nails. I'm going to put on my peel-off base coat. As you can see, my nail damage is continuing to grow out. If you want to watch my recent upload about nail damage, what causes it, how you can prevent it, what you can do when it occurs, I'll leave that up in the eye for you guys, but we're getting there. We're getting somewhere. And that's really all you can do is wait. Time is your best friend when it comes to healing nail damage. That's literally all you can do is wait. Let it grow out. Just wait. So anyway, let's do a little life update. First of all, how have you guys been? What have you been up to? What have you been doing? It is spooky season, which I'm super excited about. So what's new with me? Well, aside from my usual, I go walking at night and I've been really into painting. My son's girlfriend now lives with us, which is absolutely amazing. I love her with my whole entire heart. She is just the sweetest thing ever. She fits in perfectly with our household. She's amazing and she's brought so much joy to all of our lives. She's best friends with my daughters. Of course, she's best friends with my son too because they're together. But having her in our house has just been such a gift. She wound up finding herself in some pretty significant situations with her family, which is why she is now living with us, and I'm so happy about it. But it's been a transition. It's been trying to figure out how to incorporate her into our life, because we all have a pretty solid routine. So it's been a little bit of a transition, especially for my son, because he went from, just being a new 18-year-old and dating the love of his life, finally. I say that like he's, a 30-year-old man trying to find his soulmate. But, after seeing him go from dating one girl to another girl to another girl and just not being completely himself and happy to finally finding someone that is so much like him, and they get along so well, it just makes my heart happy for the both of them. But it's been amazing having her here. So I'm super excited that she's finally here and getting acclimated, and it just fits like a glove. She's one of us now, so I now have 4 kids in my house. 4 kids, 5 cats. I need a bigger house. So that's happening. Before we continue with MK's life update, I'm getting into my very basic dip routine. If you want to see a very detailed video, because this is more of like a chatty, just let's hang out and catch up type video, I'll leave a very detailed real-time how to do dip powder nails at home up in the eye. So if you're new here, hi, I'm Marlakris. I'm so glad you're here. I don't typically do life update videos very often because I feel like I have so much I want to show you guys and teach you guys and stuff like that. But occasionally I do chatty videos. So if you like this kind of content, or if you like general nail shenanigans, then feel free to stick around and subscribe. I would love to have you. If you want more things and stuff, I do also have a Facebook group over on the Facebook. Duh. You can hop over there and check it out. I don't sell anything. I don't solicit anything. I exist. That's it. And we have a bunch of amazing humans in that Facebook group. Everyone from dip powder newbies who haven't even done their first set yet. I don't know words. I'm still caffeinating. All the way up to seasoned nail professionals who can really offer some great insight and advice. So if you want to just hang out with a bunch of weirdos doing weird nail things, I would highly encourage you to hop over. I'll leave that link down below, along with everything I'm using in the video, of course. I'm also on Instagram, TikTok, everything is linked down below if you want to hang out more. If you have any questions, that's my Alice in Wonderland brush, by the way. Wet n Wild X Alice in Wonderland. I love these brushes so much. If you ever have questions, concerns, video ideas, because I'm always up for suggestions, please feel free to either comment down below. You can shoot me an email, a DM. Again, all my contact info is down below. So anyway, back to the life update while I get my second coat of dip on. I will stop chatting about me. Sound like such a narcissist. I'll stop chatting about myself when we get to the Decal application so I can talk you through that. But as many of you guys know, I've been single for quite a while. It's been like 3 years, I think, since I've been in a relationship. And I was dating for a little bit. I not dating one person in particular, but, you know, going on dates, meeting new people. And what I can tell you about that is I hate it. I hate it with my whole entire heart. It feels like such a job. I don't like it. Am I antisocial? I don't like that term, antisocial, because that implies personality disorders, you know, me and my psych background. But I don't generally like people very much, except for y'all, and like 3 people in real life, aside from my kids, of course. So dating, I've quit dating. I've quit dating, and I'm not doing it anymore. I hate it. I hate it. And I don't really go anywhere, you know, to meet anyone. So I was doing a lot of online dating, which is a whole trash, basura, dumpster fire. I can't stand it. I don't want to ask people what their favorite color is, nor do I care to tell anyone what my favorite color is. It's irrelevant. Who cares? And why is that like the go-to question too? So what's your favorite color? Why does that matter? I don't understand. What do I do for fun? Nothing. I paint. I walk. I do things by myself. That's what I do for fun. I watch Netflix. I don't know. My life is boring. Anyways, are you guys dating? Are you, well, I mean, this is not for the married people, of course, but if you are dating or attempting to date, if you're on the apps, let me know how that's going for you. Tell me I'm not alone, because I need validation. It can't just be me in this cesspool of a dating pool. It's absolutely horrible out there. If you are considering getting back into dating, don't. Don't do it. Just be content to be by yourself. That is the best advice I can give you, because it is trash. It is trash out there. Not all men, I know, but you know, for the most part, it's trash. I'm going to clear encapsulate real quick. I'm using, you don't have to clear encapsulate, especially over a color like this. If you're doing, you know, glitter or a design or a baby boomer or French manicure, you want to clear encapsulate. I'm just doing it for extra strength on my nails, even though I'm popping this mani off in like literally 3 hours. I do nail content a lot. As you guys know, I upload twice a week. So I typically use peel off base coat, and I pop off my manicures pretty quickly so I can get ready for my next set. Anyways, so that's pretty much what I've been up to. Loving my single life, just doing what I feel like doing when I feel like doing it. The freedom is nice, I will tell you that. You know, just when I think, because here and there I'll have this thought. I was just talking to one of my moderators about this. Once in a blue moon, I'll have this thought like, I think I want a boyfriend. Should I go dating again? And her and I are both single, so we're kind of each other's voice of reason. So every so often we'll message each other and go, I think I want to date. And the other one is like, don't you dare. Because we both know how rough it is out there, especially dating as an older adult. Like, I'm 41. Am I 41? I think I'm 41. 41. And dating is not as easy as it used to be at all. So definitely comment down below if you're in a similar situation that I and my moderator are in, because I would love to hear your opinions on this. Let me know how you feel about dating, if you are currently dating, trying to date, or if you're selectively single by choice, if you will, because you share the same opinion that I do, in the sense that dating sucks. And you'd rather just be happy and alone than have to make all this effort to try to find a dude that's probably not worth your time anyway. Anyways, I have yapped through this entire manicure. Here it is. See, this is the glow. I'll show you the glow in like pitch blackness a little bit later. The glow is insane, by the way. I'm going to go ahead and activate. I'll do a little filing and buffing off camera. It really required no filing and buffing. I cleaned up my shape a little bit, went over everything with a buffing block, and that is it. And then we're getting into the decal, which is so simple. If you're wondering about full cover decals, I do have that coming up. Also, Nails in a Coffin. I recently had a conversation with her. She's such a sweetheart. She really is. About different size decals, because as you can see, I have been really loving my short little natural nublets for the last few months, and I will continue to do my natural nublets because I love them so much right now. So if you have short nails but you want to do decals, she has 3 different size options on her website: short, regular, quote unquote, and long. So no matter what nail size you have, she has a decal for you, and she has so many options. You just wait, because I have a whole lot coming up and I'll show you all the things. This is what I decided to go with. Very, very simple. I just wanted a little accent on my nail, so we're going to cut out the spider. Now, when you're working with decals, they are on a transparent background. So in an effort to make life easier for you with application, you do want to cut as close to the design as possible. Of course, you want to do this carefully as to not cut one of the legs off the spider. We don't need a spider amputee hanging out on the nails. I mean, unless that's the look you're going for, that's cool. I don't judge. So I'm going to cut this as close as possible. Once I have it cut out, I am ready to start the process of application, which is going to be super duper simple. I'll talk you through the whole thing. So you're going to need something tacky for this decal to sit on. You can just sit here and stare at the spider because I clearly don't know how to edit videos anymore. I'm going to use a jelly stamper to apply this. I'm going to use the lid of the jelly stamper to put a little bit of water. You can use a dish, a Tupperware, whatever, but since I had the top of the stamper and I only need a few drops of water, that's what I'm going to use. I'm going to put the decal into the water. This will release the decal from the backing. So I'm only going to let it sit there for a few minutes while that is chilling out, getting dampened. I'm going to, what am I saying? I'm going to put some gel base coat down on my nail. You do not need gel for this. You can use a sticky base coat like nail polish. Maniology has a great one, but I'm just going to use a gel base coat because it does cure tacky, as most base coats tend to do. So I'm going to get this on the nail. I'm going to cure it for 30 seconds. While this is curing, as you're going to see, I'm going to take out the decal and get it ready for application. So off we go. I'm going to let this sit and level on my nail for a second. I plucked out the decal with my tweezers. I'm going to go ahead and cure the base coat. And now I'm just going to slide the backing off of my little spider. As you can see, it comes off super easily. I only let it sit in the water for about 20 to 30 seconds. That's really all it needs. I'm just going to dab off the excess water because you don't want that water getting trapped underneath your decal. That's going to make your application a little bit difficult. And now once that gel base is cured, I'm just going to stamp it right on the nail, exactly where I want it. I'm putting down a decent amount of pressure to really make sure that sticks on there. But because you're using something tacky, you don't really have to work too hard at this. As you can see, this transferred perfectly. There's really nothing sticking up, but if you do have some of that backing sticking up, you can take a brush and a little bit of acetone, and just go around the edges and kind of perfect that backing, because that will come off with acetone. And that's really all I'm doing to make sure this decal is laying super duper flat. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to put a gel top coat over this, and that will seal it all in. Again, you do not need a gel top coat. If you wanted to even encapsulate this with clear dip powder, you totally can. The one thing I would advise you not put over this spider, or any decal for that matter, is activator. Although from what Nails in a Coffin has told me, her decals are very, very sturdy and strong, so you can activate over it. I haven't tried it yet, but I can if you want me to. But you can do a coat of your dip base coat, cap and clear, and then go and move on with your top coat routine. But I am a gel top coat person, and for me it's just way easier. So I'm going to seal this in with a gel top coat. I'm going to make sure to cap my free edge, even though I may or may not do that on camera. I always cap my free edges when I'm doing my top coat just to make sure they don't pop prematurely, because I do need to go and take pictures of these manicures. I have had so many issues where my nails pop off before I can even take photos, and I'm like, now what do? I have to do peely transplants and like glue them back on my nails. So anyway, once I had this top coat on, It levels beautifully. That's the top coat from Sassy Mouth. You don't even need to flip your hand over. I might here and there just to demo it for you, but by the time I get to my fifth nail, the first nail, all the nails really are already level. I love this top coat so much. And here is what it looks like fresh out of the oven in just my natural lighting. Turned off my ring light. That's it. My whole house is light. But let me show you in the dark, the pitch dark blackness. Look at this glow. It is absolute insanity. Thank you guys so much for listening to me rant. I hope you enjoyed this chatty type video. If you did, let me know down below. If you like this kind of content, feel free to give me a thumbs up. I hope the rest of your day is as beautiful as you are, and I will catch you in the next one. Love you. Bye.